What is happening? Pretty stoked right now. I got to call back a seller real quick. I'm actually just pulling this up. I am here today. I'm going to talk a little bit about picking some markets and stuff like that. I'm going to talk about a few deals we got going on, give like a general update on our business and what we got. Kind of go over all that stuff. So let's see. So far we've had some leads come in. Let's see what we got. I'm just pulling up this property real quick and I'll share my screen. How's it going today? Everybody having a good time? Everybody having a good day? All right, so we got parcel ID. This is C972. C972. All right, so I'm gonna actually call this seller back. We had a conversation the other day. Let me share my screen. Show you guys what it looks like. This guy right here. So we got this property here. It's this one, C972. So we're taking a look at this. Talked to the seller the other day. He's actually got 3 properties, all right here. Pretty decent looking property. I mean, it's got like an old trailer on it and all that stuff. It's got a little stream that runs to the back. Check the overlays right here. It's good to see it's got a floodplain in the back. No big deal though. We have water features and wetlands. Let's see, you have a water feature in the back right there. This is all wetlands in the rear right here. Pretty normal stuff. Honestly, that's actually a feature in land. So if you don't know that, that's actually a good thing to have, some kind of water and stuff like that. And having a wetlands on a 30-acre property like this is not really going to affect it that much. So this is the one property. This is the other property in question right here and right here. Now you can see this one also has a water feature and some wetlands. Downside is I have to buy this property and this property for this one to be worth anything. So he's currently under contract. I think it's possibly to sell this one. And I spoke to him and I said, if you sell this, you basically kill the value on this one. Can't do anything with it. So that's kind of what we're going to call back and follow up on this conversation. And then I'm going to go through some market selection and all that stuff. Let's continue. Go through some market selection, pull some data. We have a county in Washington. I just want to verify my data and stuff like that. And then we'll do that. So let me give this guy a call real quick. So let me see if I can pull up a comp. So this property right here, I'm thinking we'd probably be all in this thing, hopefully around like 120K. I'm gonna shoot for less. We'll see. This one is a recent comp that just sold, 149,000. This is for one of the parcels, 23 acres. So for that. So what we're looking at is this 30-acre parcel, hopefully buying this for 70K. And then these 2 additional properties for 52,000 for both of them. So I'd be all in this deal for about 125, and I should be able to exit this deal completely around 250, maybe 300 for everything. So it's pretty good spread. So I'm just gonna give this guy a call real quick. You guys get to listen in, and then I will go through the rest of the stuff we got going on. 6-1 2749. All right. You guys should be able to hear that. Can you guys hear that? Drop something in the comments so I know you guys can hear it.
Hello?
Hey, John, what's going on, man? It's Dennis with Cash for Land.
All right, Dennis, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, my man. How about yourself?
I'm doing okay.
Awesome. Hey, just wanted to give you a ring back and talk to you about the properties. So tell me what you're thinking about doing with the one. Did you find out more information about that?
No, not the one, not the C4. No.
Okay.
Other one that's up there is the C5 and the C9-7.
Okay.
You said go give me a estimate on the C7.
Yeah. So C972. That one we're good to go. I could do 65,000 for that one.
That 170.
I get you. The only reason why, I gotta look at that trailer and see what it's gonna cost to get rid of it. That's my main thing. Do you know if there's
It's money in those trailers. Those frames on trailers stealing until the step on.
Okay, so you're gonna get rid of them?
Yeah, I know good, but one was burnt down, is naked, and there might be some wood or something left on one of them. So there's two frames there, all iron.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, all right. So that makes it a little bit better. Is there septic or anything on there already?
Is it a what?
Like septic or anything on there? A well?
It's a well there, yeah.
And septic or no? Like for the toilet and stuff like that, or is it city water?
Yeah, it's a septic tank there, yeah.
Perfect. Okay. All right. All right. And how about the other two? So if we were to get this one and the two across the street, so all three properties, you think that's something that we can put together?
Well, that's the one that's pending now. In fact, I got the other one that checked it now. Somebody already bought the C4.
Oh, they bought.
We get some information on that. The only one that's vacant now is the C5.
So they already bought C4.
That's the front there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So the downside with
if in fact it falls through and come back, then that'll be up for sale too. I get these sales almost every week. Trying to buy those properties. I think it's gold there somewhere.
Yeah, possibly, right? So here's what I'm thinking. If you could find out if that one's not going through or not, I want to buy the one behind it and the one in front. But if you sell the one in front, the one behind it has no value. I could give you 26,000 for the one behind it and the 26,000 for the one in front. So the two of them, 52,000. But if you sell the one in front, I don't have access, and I'd be buying that property. I can only offer you like $7,500. So if I could buy the two of them together, then it makes sense. If not, you kind of killed the value by selling just the one. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to buy the one, the C79. You wouldn't want that.
I do.
If the others don't go through.
No, I'm
go through.
I'm good to buy the C79. That one I could send you a contract for. I could do the 70 if you could get rid of if you're taking the trailers.
Well, I have no use for the trailer, no way. If I live in Philadelphia, and I would to go down there and have somebody move the trailers. So it's all been sold like it is.
Okay, so what about 67? This way, it gives me a couple bucks just to get rid of the trailers. Does that work? I pay for all the closing costs and everything like that. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
That sounds like a deal.
Okay, perfect. Let me see. Do I have your email?
I'm sorry.
Let me see if I have your email. I'll have to get your email address.
I don't have an email address.
Okay. No problem.
I'm poor. I don't have all this stuff.
No worries. We have other ways of doing it. You still are on Indiana Ave, is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. So what I'll do is let me catch up with a mobile notary, and what they could do is just stop by your place, and then you just sign the contract with them. Pretty easy.
Okay.
Okay.
I have no titles, no deed, and nothing to the land there.
Well, you should as long as your name is on there, you should be good to go. So once we open up a title, we'll find out all that stuff. So it's just
Okay.
step one is getting the contract signed. Step two is we bring it to our attorney. He starts digging in, and that's when he finds out, the chain of title and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
as long as everything's good, we're good to go.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'll send you I'll do that, and then if you can, is it any chance you could give that person a call about that other property and find out what's going on with that? Because we'd be interested in buying the other two, so I could send you all three contracts one shot.
Yeah, I understand, but it probably a while because like I told you, I have a lawyer working on that C4.
Right.
And, because that's my aunt's property, and that's a little bit more complicated.
Yeah, that I get. Yeah, usually if it's an aunt's property or something like that, I get it. Once you'd inherited it. I remember you telling me that. Hey, I got a question. Who are the Alstons?
The Alstons are my family. My mother was Alston.
Okay. It seems like they've have they been down there for a long time?
My mother died when she was 41 years. That's been about 60 years ago.
Wow. Because I see that name a lot in this area.
Yeah, it is a lot of Alstons in there, but yeah.
You have a lot of cousins down there?
My mother was Alston. We got to be brothers by my father. He was a brother.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was curious. I see Alston a lot, and actually, we bought another property from another Alston recently. That's another reason why I came up. So,
what else was there? Was it in the area?
yeah. Let me actually find out. Where is it? Johnny Alston.
Johnny Alston?
Yeah.
No, that's
Johnny.
I don't know them. No.
Okay, Johnny May Alston, and
Wait a minute, Johnny May Alston.
yeah.
Johnny May Alston. Oh, that's funny you said Johnny. That's my late wife's name, Johnny May.
Oh, really? Oh my, that's so funny.
Yeah, Johnny May Alston, though. That wouldn't be her. No.
No, this was their grandfather or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's interesting. Okay, cool. So here's what I'll do. If you could find out, if you want, it's up to you. I want to buy all three, right? So if you want to call that attorney and say, hey, look, I know you're dealing with this already, but I have somebody that wants to buy all three of them, but he can only buy them if I could get C4. So if you want to tell him that.
The C4, I'm working on $34,000. That's all the difference.
34,000.
Right.
Right, but now here's the thing: you sell it for 34,000, you kill the value on the one behind it, so you get nothing for that one. Yeah. So I was coming in at almost 53,000 for two of them, for the both of them.
For the both of them?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, let's see what happens. I'll give me another couple of days on that one, and I'll let you know.
Okay.
I should be hearing from sometime this week or what's the next week.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'll give you a ring back. What's today? Wednesday?
Yeah.
I'll give you a ring back Friday, or actually, I'll probably call you tomorrow about the contract for the C972, and then I'll follow up with you on Friday about the C4. We'll see what you got. Yeah, and maybe there's something we could do. I could run my numbers a little bit better. Maybe I could come up a little bit more, as long as I could get both of them. That's the major thing.
That's a good idea. We can do it again. Okay.
Yeah, because if you're at 34, basically I'm giving you the 34 for the front one, and then I'm giving you 20 for the back one. So I'm basically at almost 53 for those two lots. So you're getting 20 for the back one. If you sell the front one, I can only give you 7,500 for the back one. So if I buy them as a package, I can give you 20 grand for the back one. If I buy them just as the front, just as the back one, I can only give you 7,500. So that's why I want to get them together, because then I don't have to worry about easements or road access and all that stuff.
Wait a minute, you lost me there.
Sorry,
3,500 for which one? If what?
All right, so if you sell C4, right, and that's gone, then the back one, C5, I can only give you like 7,500 because I don't have road access. I have to sit there and get easements and all that stuff. So that's why I'm saying if I buy the two of them together, then I'm good. I could give you more money. That's why I could give you like the 53. But if you sell the one for 34, you kill the value on the one behind it. Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to.
A lot of other people want it, but okay, let me see what happens.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me know, and I'll give you a ring tomorrow, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Thanks,
All
Sean.
right, okay.
Have a good one. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Cool. Another property. So this is a pretty good property right here. This is one. Let's see. This guy right here. We're going to contract. This is a buy for. So we're buying this for $67,250, right? And then this. We looked at the comps. I'm gonna pull up some more comps here. I have them over here. So we know this is actually we pretty much know what this property is going to sell for because we just bought this property right here. We just bought this property right here. Let me zoom in for $61,540, and we're selling this for $150,000. So probably about 140. I think we're listed for maybe 130 around there just to move it. And this is only 11 acres. So now we're getting this property right around the corner. Look at that. Less than, let's see how far away this is. So this is, as the crow flies, about 10,000 feet away. So that's what, 2 miles? Something like that away? Less than? As the crow flies. So that's pretty good. So we'll be able to move this one. It's right by 401. It's right outside of Raleigh. Here's Raleigh down here. So sweet. Love it. Another contract. So as far as everything goes, do you think the shape will impact the sale? I don't know if the shape would impact the sale. Let's look at that. It's still got really good road frontage. Let's take a look. So it's not including this parcel. This is not part of it. So it's just this. Now, here is a good thing about the shape. Technically, if I wanted, I could cut this out. So let's just say I cut it right here. Now, I know this county, and this county is pretty easy when it comes to like dividing out properties. So I could cut this out and sell this for 5.5 acres, and I'd still have this big chunk back here. This is like what, 29.5 minus 5. So I'd still have like a 25 acre parcel. So I could probably sell this parcel right here if I were to chop this out for around 50 grand, and I could still probably sell this one for about 150. So I could make almost 200 grand. So I don't think the shape's really going to affect it too much. I just think these things I got to get rid of. It's going to cost me a couple bucks. It's not a big deal. That's why I got 3 grand off the price. But he originally replied on this one. So that was what we send mail for. And then I talked to him. We noticed that he has this property, and that's why we were like, yeah, we like this one better, honestly. This one has no road access because he's going to sell this property. So yeah, I don't think the shape's going to affect the sale too much because I have clearing, I have good trees right here. So you could put your house right on the road if you wanted, and then you have a nice clearing in the back, or you could just do whatever you want in the back here. Let me turn all these layers off. Yeah. So let me turn off wetlands. So we have that. So I think it's a good property. Let's see what we got for a 3D map. Topography here is great, by the way. This whole area is super flat. So you could see this. Yeah, we're pretty good. Let's pull it up on data tree, C972. EPN state is NC. It's Warren. C972. See if I can drop my little guy here. Sweet. All right, so that's what we're working with. He said we got this trailer right here. Got a school bus, Magic School Bus. Look, this is like a perfect entry property. Super easy. So what we would do, knowing this area, is we're going to pour a gravel driveway. We already have the clearing done. Pour a gravel driveway right up to here. Cost us a couple thousand. We're getting the one C1040E. That one we're clearing and putting the driveway in. So I guess that's the trailer that burned. Okay, he's got the cars there, so that's all going to go. No big deal. Clear it out. Get that out of there. And then we'll be good to go. We'll have our forestry guys come in. We'll make a nice little path. We know it has septic, so we're already good with that. We don't even need a perk test. So this is a really good property. This is the neighbors. This is the one that has that little cutout in between. It's a nice little house right there. So yeah, I'm happy about this property. Cool. So that is that one. You can see this. It's pretty flat, relatively. Nothing really going on too much. Yeah, I'm happy. Sweet. Very good. Awesome. So that one we're going to do a mobile notary to get that guy under contract. Pretty easy. Cool. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of things. Anybody have any questions while I'm on here? Happy to do some Q&A and all that stuff. I'm going to look at this. So we're looking for some more markets to kind of get into. I want to look at Washington right now. How long do I send these mailers? These mailers, let's see. When did we send these mailers? We sent them June 15th is when they actually hit. Actually, I can tell you right now. Postcard. Let's see. We got mail tracking. So we did Bullock, Warren County. 6/9 was mail date. So these probably hit mailboxes. Let's see. These hit mailboxes up until 6/20, pretty much. So I'd say he probably got it delivered 6/15 or 6/20 in between that time. So almost a month and a half ago, and we still got some calls off it, which is pretty good. We got very little calls off this. We got, let's see, we got a couple calls off here, no deals. Got like 2 calls off here, a couple calls off here, nothing really good though. One is a 97-acre property that we might actually do a major subdivision on. That's a pretty cool property. I have somebody, a partner of mine looking at this stuff right now. Might do that. That one property alone, if we get this one, this major subdivision, it's 97 acres, buy for $14,000 an acre. Exit on that one, it'll be about $55,000 to $80,000 per acre. So you're talking about something in the millions if that deal actually goes through. Buckingham, VA, we got 0 leads from. Hampshire, VA, we got 0 leads from. West Virginia, 0 leads. And they hit almost a month ago. This is just going out. And then we just sent out another. What did we send out now? Let me see. I think we just sent out another 4,000 mailers. They just started hitting. Well, they won't start hitting yet, but we just added 4,000 more pieces to our to go into here. So they should be going out in the next week. So hopefully we get some more stuff coming up soon. Let's see. So I wanted to look at this. I want to look at Washington. Let's see what we got. Washington. I want to see. Let's sort by here. I want to do. So I'm looking for a pending STR I want to do 0.15 for pending. So 15%. I want to do at least 0.15 for the 1 month at sell-through rate. And I want to see what counties we got. So we got Franklin, Island, Mason, and Penn Oriole. Ooh, Penn Oriole is actually the one. So let's look this up. Penn Oriole. So let's go back. So advanced search. So this is we just sent out mail to a neighboring county of Penn Oriole. It was what county was it? We sent it to Stevens, I think it was. Really tough counties to price. Honestly, these counties are like not for the faint of heart. It was a pain in the ass to price. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So, and this is kind of like when I'm looking for a property. This is the kind of stuff I look for. Let me put this on. If you guys ever, if you're already, I'm sure most of you are already in this, but if you're not, here's a quick little. And yeah. 5-step guide to 6-figure land business. Check that out. It's videos something put together if you guys want to learn how we do all this stuff. So let's look at this. So this is Penn Oriole. Now I'm looking at, I just want to see land. So what I look for specifically when I'm looking for stuff I want to market to, I want to basically buy for 50, sell for 125, something like around that range, right? I want to make at least 50 grand per deal after lenders, after everybody. So when I'm looking for properties, I kind of look for that price point. And I'm going to see first what's going to sell. So I want to see his stuff selling for about 125,000 to like 800,000. Okay. Now let's see. I got 81 homes for sale, land. Let's go see sold. Let's check the last year. Before I filter out to lot size, I want to see if this is happening. So I know from my the Leah market analysis tool, Penn Oriole is really good. It's a 22% pending sell-through rate. 1 month is 20%. It's got a 3-month is good. 6-month is pretty good. And the 1 year is good. 1 year is great. So there is good supply. 119 available, 27 under contract. So it's a good county. Let's see, we have a lot of out-of-county owners, and this tool is great, and a lot of out-of-state owners. So that tells me, okay, I can mail 2,900 people that don't live in the county that would be more prone to sell than anywhere else. So what's up, David? So we're gonna check that out. So Penn Oriole, I like it. Now let's see what I was talking about before. So I wanted to see what is selling, like what range, what type of property, all that stuff is selling for that 125 to 800K range, right? So I'm going to come into here. Oh, it's so funny. Look at everything in this area. Is all the stuff that's on the waterfront is all selling for that range, that 125 range. Isn't that crazy? So you could tell, like, that's obviously the value is there. Now, I'm sure if I sort this out, let's do 125 to 10,000. It's probably going to be everywhere else. Yep. Actually, no, I'm wrong. It's pretty much everything. So this is this is why this county is so hard to price, because it's like, what do you go by? How do you price this? So, we're gonna have a really tough time pricing this one out, but I know the value's there if I could hit the numbers and kind of figure it out. And it's just going to take us doing a few deals in the area to kind of figure it out. So in this whole county, you have 20 acres. Let me see if the range is, let's do 5 plus and see what's selling. Okay, 5 plus. All of them are selling in the southern part of the county. Most are on the water. So you got a 20 acre for 180, a 40 acre for 180. Where's 28 or yeah? See, they're like on the other side of the county. See, like this whole area. This might be selling for more. This whole area. What's this one? So 20 acre for 185, 20 acre for 140, 25 acre for 215, 20 acre. Okay, so this is pretty, like right here alone. This is really homogeneous, like this area. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comps, like all selling for about the same, pretty close. This one is, yeah, same thing here, 195. Okay, so this one is like, has like a structure and all that stuff. Why do you think this one sold? Right? Look at the property. It's got tiny homes on it. It's got a beautiful thing, driveway, active community, all this stuff. So this is telling me, is this in a HOA? Let's see. 20 Newport, Washington, heavily treaded, Huckleberries, Newport, Community Newport. Okay. Let's see if this is also Newport. Community, Spring Ridge Estates. So that's a different, beautiful. Okay, Spring Ridge Estates is a 55 plus. That's over here. So is this also in the same community? Pondereal, not near farm, good views, easy access, Sublime Land, Elk Community. So it doesn't really have, it's not in a subdivision. Okay. Yeah, this is a beautiful parcel right here. Wow. Did a great job. Let's see what we got over here. So you got 150 for another 20 acre, 315. 32 acres. So that's pretty close. It's high actually, but it's got some structures on it. That's why. 240 or 40 acre. Okay, so that's a little low. 151 for 20 acres. So this whole bottom of the county is trading so evenly. This is not up here. It's 40 acre for 195. Yeah, when you look at that, so basically everything below Diamond Lake is kind of trading pretty damn close to each other. Let's see what's up here. 160, 44, 260. Up here selling for a little bit more, it looks like. 34. Okay, so I like this. I'm going to remove this outline. I want to check what this area is doing as well. And just see if this is also trading about the same. Because if it is, I'll just pull this whole area, not just go by the county. 150. Okay, so it looks like to the left of Highway 2 is trading a little bit higher. 185. 236. Okay. Some 200. Anybody have any questions? I'll answer while I'm kind of looking at this stuff. Acres, 20 acres. Yeah, it looks like so. I could probably pull this whole like area right here, even down to here. No, maybe not down here. 10 acres. 10, 150. Sweet. Okay. I have a feeling I could pull everything from this state line from 2 all the way into Diamond Lake. So let's see. So we're going to do Pendoriel. We're going to look at I want to just look at living area square foot, 0 to 600. I want to do, so the goal here is I want to get these down to a small section so that I could actually show it on the map. Let's see. Forgot this. I gotta do pool, lot area, lot acreage. I'm gonna do 19.9 to 29.9. Let me just get a count. Okay, I gotta get a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. So let me do this. I will take out do not mail, exclude do not mail. I'll take out, let me do last sale. Last sale is before 3 years ago. Okay, now let me see. Let me see. Get count now. Okay, that didn't really help. Transaction types, so carryback, mailing, city, transaction type. Let me take off owner occupied, corporate owned, previous owner occupied, absentee owner, get count. There we go. Okay, cool. So one of view results, I am going to do view results on map. For some reason, where's my little, there we go. More map, there we go. Sorry. Okay, so I want to see view results on map. Let me just zoom out. It's still in Warren County for some reason. Beautiful. All right, so we were talking about this area right here. Polygon. So I want to do freehand polygon. Let's remove this. Let's just remove that. Okay. Get count. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So this is my polygon. Now, what I'm going to do here is I want to look at these properties. This is something that we would like typically have a VA do, or I'm still figuring out exactly the right way to do this. So I still personally do this, but we're going to be having a VA kind of come in and do this. Just give it a second, let it load up the parcels. What I'm basically going to start looking for is I want to see what of these properties have road access. Why are you not showing me this? Come on. Come on, data tree. Why are you playing games with me, man? It's not showing me the parcels for some reason. Which is fantastic. parcel, owner name, and flood zone. Those are the three things I kind of look for. Because what I'm gonna do is I filter out these things. If it'll let me do it, this is real time, guys. This is pretty normal how this crap works. It looks like these are utility lines right here, so I'm gonna take this property out. I don't really want to be next to utility lines, so I'll trace these up. I'm only going to market to good properties, right? I'd rather just market to properties that I know are good. So if I have stuff that's like in a utility way, in any of like no road access, whatever the case may be, I'm just not going to send mail to it. It saves my mail costs. So look at this one's dead on the utility lines. Saves my mail costs and all that stuff. And then I don't have to do like crazy negotiating when it comes to prices and parcels and all that stuff. So I would just much rather just not market to those people. Okay, cool. Did I lose it? Yeah, still going. So all these, I don't know why my parcels aren't showing up, which is fantastic. Cool. So let's go back down here. You can see all these properties are still all along it. So I'm just going to get rid of them. And they're pretty easy to spot, you know, like when you're looking at a map, you'll see these types of like electric utility easements and stuff like that. Let's get rid of all those. This doesn't look like it has any road access. This is way out in the boonies. Get rid of you. That looks good. Of course, I don't know because my parcels aren't showing up. That looks fine. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Good. Way out there. Fine. Okay, this looks like a little subdivision. Way out there. Fine, fine. Way out there. Good, good. Good, good. This one's way out there, so we'll get rid of you. Get rid of you. That looks fine. That's good. Looks like it's got a county road going through, or some kind of little road easement coming through here. This, if you would show me the property, I could tell you. Okay. Cool. This is on the river for some reason. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah. So basically you're buying a chunk of the water. This is probably owned by like some kind of, yeah, this is not something you want to mail to. It's not going to do anything for you. Okay, whatever. Reflection Lake. I'm sure this is all the HOA. Okay, cool. So I'll go through all this. I'm just going to pull all this data. So I would just keep going through this stuff. For some reason, I don't know why. Let me try refreshing this. Probably just got rid of everything that I searched. Yep. Lovely. No big deal. I'll just have to go back and do that polygon again and just redo that stuff because for some reason it's not showing me any of the parcels today. Yeah, strange. Oh well. So I like this county a lot. Let's see what other counties we got. Mason County. Where's Mason County? Ooh, it's out by Seattle. So this is probably going to be a crazy market out here. For sale, land. Oh, it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought this would be very expensive. Let me see. Over 5 acres. Oh, wow. Okay. Sold 19 homes in the last 3 months. It's pretty good. What do we got for the 1 year? 103, 1 month, 6, and then for sale, 69. Okay. So what are they calling this? You got a pending of 20%, 22. Okay, pretty good. It looks like it's a very active county. I might mail this one. Gorgeous. Wow. Wow. Cool. I like this county. Looks like all right, so our price point really hard to price. We're gonna have to like kind of polygon this out. I'm gonna have to polygon this out and stuff like that. Ryan, how many pieces of mail are you sending out monthly? Do you see a better response for postcards or letters? We send letters, so we send blind offers. So basically, our offers are we look at this, we price it all out, and then we send that right out. I don't do neutral letters or anything like that. Basically, a neutral letter is like, hey, we're interested in buying your property. Now, problem with those is you're not pre-qualifying your leads. So I'd rather send a neutral letter. I mean, I'd rather send a blind offer and just get the people that are actually like interested in selling rather than getting like 1,000 people to call me and say, hey, yeah, how much is my property worth? I'm not a, whatchamacallit. I don't sit there and give them evaluations for the properties, right? If I was an assessor, I'd be an assessor, but I'm not. So I'd rather just send a blind offer, get the property into my CRM if they're interested in selling. It makes the acquisitions process so much easier. Like a lot of our things we send out are like 1 call closes, 2 call closes. So like they'll call in, have a quick conversation, we vet it out, make sure it's actually something we like. And then it is, then we just call back and lock it up. So if you saw in the beginning, yeah, I think you were here for that. Like that's the type of conversations we had. That was only the second time I spoke to that guy. And 1 call close. It's pretty wild. Or that was a 2 call close. All right, so let me see this. I want to see. Okay, so Washington, I really like Pend Oreille. I also like Mason County was pretty good too. Did have a high available, but there's a lot of pending and under contract. So it looks like the smaller properties are moving really fast over there. So what does that tell me? So you have, what's that, Mason? So if you have a lot of the smaller properties going under contract really fast, let me see. 0.25 to 5 acres. Cool. So these are going under contract really fast. Look at them, 200,000, 200,000. So what can I do? If I get a 5 acre parcel, there's no reason why I can't chop it up and sell for a pretty hefty penny. So this might be a good subdivision play. I just have to look at their rules and see what their rules are with all that stuff. I'm sure in here I could probably even find like some micro markets, some really good subdivisions and all that stuff that we could just mail to as well instead of doing a whole county specifically. So I like this county. This is a good one. Okay, let's see what else we got. I want to check Ohio out. I have a couple. We just mailed to 1 county in Ohio, and I do like it. Ohio seems like it's got some action going on there. So I want to see what Ohio is looking like these days. So, Ooh, okay. So quite a few active ones. Let me see. I want to see my available. I want to do no more than 250 available. Let's see what that cuts me down to. Okay, so this is, wow, look at this one. Fulton County. Okay, Fulton County, let's go. No max. Let's do 5 acre plus. 8. Huh, okay. That's 8 for sale. Let's see what the solds are in the 1 month. Yeah, it's low. Okay. So let's adjust this baby. And I want to see availables. I want to see more than 25 sold in the last month, the last 6 months, so that I know it's got some activity. 87, Delaware County. And as far as, oh, sorry, Ryan, as far as pieces go, we are right now sending anywhere between like 10 to 15,000 a month. We're actually trying to get that up to 25,000 a month. It's kind of our goal. So what that would kind of look like, if we're doing 25,000 a month, we should estimate we get about, for 10,000 we get about 40 calls, and we get about 1 out of 4 contracted. So if we're doing 20,000, if we're doing 25,000, we should get anywhere about 100 calls, and our 100 calls should get us 1 out of 4, should get us about 20 contracts easily. Yeah, between probably 20 to 25 contracts with 25,000 letters. So, and we're actually going to probably see like a drop in that a little bit, because where we're going is up market a little bit. We're looking to do these bigger deals, and these bigger deals. Oh, so this is probably going to be a great county. Look at this, right outside of Columbus. This is like a land bank county all day long. These bigger deals, they buy for 50, sell for 125, stuff like that. They tend to take a little bit more mail to get, right? Because it might be about, our KPI might be about 3,000 to 5,000 letters. We still don't know yet to get it. I'm just going by other people's KPIs and tracking that out. All right, so we got, this is like a solid county. Look at this. Sold in last year. Let's see what the 1 month looks like. 7. And for sale, we got 49 divided by 7. So it's like a 14% sell-through rate. It's pretty good. I would totally do this market. I like this a lot. All right, let me check. Oh, now Data Tree decides to work. I want to see Ohio. What county is this? Delaware. Delaware County. I'm going to be hopping off in a few minutes. Anybody have any questions? I'm glad to answer them, but I am going to be hopping off in a minute. So please ask away if you have anything. Got a bunch of people watching. This is pretty good. So I want to do 0 to 700 here. I want to do lot acreage of 5 to 4.9 to 9. Just get count. Let's see how many are there. 3,400. So I want to get rid of exclude do not mails. I want to do owner occupied. Do you have any slick ways to sort land in subdivisions? The only approaches I have seem pretty tedious. So if you're looking for a specific subdivision, kind of, Brandon, so what you could do is if you're in Data Tree, wow. Okay, so most of the people that own in that area are not absentee owners. Look at that. How much it dropped from just adding the one filter. It's crazy. All subdivision. So you could pull in here if you're in Data Tree. Let's see. You could pull just the subdivision. Just trying to find it. I don't typically do subdivisions early, but you could pull all the available subdivisions. They're not coming up. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Data Tree today. It's really acting up. It's really annoying. You could pull up specific subdivisions if you wanted, or you could pull up all the subdivisions. It's kind of annoying. I don't know why it's doing that. But honestly, what I would do is look for pockets of activity in those areas, and then check the subdivisions and stuff like that are there. So if you see like, and it depends on your acreage size. Are you looking to do like smaller stuff, bigger stuff, whatever it is? I like to be in the bigger stuff. So I'll look broad rather than micro. I look at the whole county as a whole, not just subdivisions. But if you're looking for smaller stuff, I would say, set your filters to, you could look for specific subdivisions. You could look for, stuff that has an HOA, all that. You could also look up all the subdivisions in that county and then type them into Data Tree individually. But for some reason, it's not letting me do this today. Subdivision is this. Concord. Let's see if this comes up in Data Tree. Concord. Yeah, so it does come up. So here's all the subdivisions. So you'd have to type in subdivision, they'll come up. I don't know why it's coming up today. Let's see if there's any in that subdivision. 10 properties, in that. Let's just see. Just for giggles. Let's go on map. So you could sort out those little subdivisions if you wanted. And then it's easy to price these too when you're here. Because dude, this thing is not showing up today. It's strange. I don't get it. See, it looks like there's power lines right here. See that? So this is the property I would not buy right away. I'm looking at that. All this stuff. Anywhere there's power lines, I would just avoid or try to buy it as cheap as possible. But honestly, I just want to mail the good stuff. I want to mail the stuff with road access. I want to mail all the good stuff. So that's just me. So awesome. So that's pretty much what I got going on as far as like an update of our business. It looks like we just got 4,000 mailers going out. This will be about 5,000 going out this week in total. We should see a response on that somewhere in the realm of 5,000. We should see about 20 calls from that. That's also including like do not mail, like whatever. Don't mail me again. So we should probably get 20 calls. I'd say we probably get 1 to 2 contracts out of that. So we should be pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to actually right now, I'm going to go find a mobile notary and get that guy contract out tomorrow. So probably cost me like $100 to get a mobile notary out to his house and have him sign our contract. It's just easier than sending mail and all that stuff when you have a live person there. they tend to sign better. So I should have that under contract by tomorrow. We'll go double check that with title. We'll pull some information on that, get title on that. And then if we could close on that one in the next 2 weeks, be pretty good. So what we do with that is we'll bring a lender in, and we typically pay our lenders around anywhere on that property. We'd probably be paying about 10 to 12 points. So if we hold the deal for 3 months, they'll get 12 points regardless. So, yeah, we'll pull a lender in there. If it's a buy for 67, we're going to probably get 67,000 plus 2,000 plus 6,700. So we're going to raise 75,000 to purchase that property, and that'll be for our improvements, for clearing it out, for the purchase, for the closing costs, and all that stuff. And then the lender will get times 0.12. They'll get back their total 72,000 plus, or 75,000 plus $9,000 once we exit the property in 90 days, hopefully. So that's kind of how we do it, what we do with like lenders and how we piece it all together. Everybody wins. Our realtor would get on that property, because our list price is probably 150-ish. He'll get 8%, but he does all the pictures, the makeup, everything. Super easy. So that's pretty much it. So if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to hit me up. I'm always around. All right. Later.